welcome back to TV time for the April wrap up. This is going to be all the TV shows that I watched during the month of April, the TV shows that I finished, just TV shows that I was carrying on with, and some that I picked back up that I'd kind of been midway through at some point. So, the first one on my list is Full House Season 5. I watched episodes 17 to 26, which means I finished Full House Season 5, which is great because I was watching Full House Season 4 for the longest time, like months and months, and I don't know why. Season 5 was brilliant, just as good as I remember it. 3, 4, 5 and 6, that's quite a lot though, they're my favourite seasons, and there's obviously 8 seasons of Full House. But yeah, so really glad to have finished Season 5. Obviously I loved it, I love Full House, but I'd seen it before. The next show that I watched was Supernatural Season 3. I watched episodes 13 to 16, so we also finished that off as well. It was the shortest season, it had 16 episodes, which was kind of weird, but it might be my favourite. I'm not sure. I really loved it. I'm definitely now, I think it's Season 3, I just really got into Supernatural. When it finished, I was like, oh my gosh, I just want to start Season 4, but you know that I do the alternate between Supernatural and other shows, you know, back and forth, and I think I do like that. I like how it doesn't then just fly by, so I can kind of look forward to it, and then when I'm watching Supernatural I look forward to the other show, and it's just kind of fun that way. But yeah, really love Season 3. It definitely is the season that really grabbed me into Supernatural. I just cannot wait to watch the whole 12 seasons. I hope they continue making it. I hope there's 13, 14, 15 seasons. I love it. I love Sam and Dean. I love the other characters. It was great. The next show on my list is I watched Once Upon a Time Season 3, and I actually watched episodes 1 to 22. Yeah, so I finished Once Upon a Time Season 3 in this whole month of April, which is awesome. I really loved it. Again, that's the one that I'm alternating between Supernatural. So in one respect, I finished it quick because I was dying to get back to Supernatural, and in another way, I finished it quick because there was so much going on in Season 3, which was a good thing and a bad thing. I felt like it had so many storylines, but I also felt like I was kind of really addicted to having to watch more of Once Upon a Time. I do really love it, and when I'm not watching it, I miss the characters, and I just, again, I can't wait for Season 4 now. So, especially the end of Season 3 gave like a little teaser for it. I already knew the theme of Season 4, and I've been looking forward to it ever since watching, beginning watching it. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. I kind of thought it was a little bit different than the first 2 seasons, but I like, where they're going. But there was definitely a lot of stories mushing together, and it was kind of crazy. I definitely would rewatch Once Upon a Time in the future though. I feel like it's a show that I could watch a few times. But yes, that's another one that I finished. Awesome stuff. The next show that I watched was Brain Games Season 3. I watched episodes 1 to 3. This is just kind of like a weird little random show. It's kind of not your typical TV show. It's basically kind of like you look at something. Basically, you're staring at this little dot on the screen, and then a black and white picture appears, and it's actually, no, a black and white picture appears, but you see it as colour. So it's basically these little mind tricks and how they work. It's just kind of that kind of show. So obviously, just watched 3 episodes of it. I might continue to watch it every now and then in the future, but it wasn't one that we were like, yes, we'll watch this TV show. It was just when we wanted something short and quick, or weren't in the mood for, I don't know, we just saw it there on Netflix. I was like, oh yeah, let's try this, and we watched 3 episodes pretty much in that one evening. So I haven't obviously gone back to it since, but maybe I will. It was kind of fun. If you like that kind of thing, it's actually pretty interesting. Each episode has a different topic. So yeah, I probably will go back to that one. I've just been really into the actual TV shows at the moment. But yes, that's Brain Games Season 3. And that's where it started on Netflix, by the way. I didn't just randomly pick Season 3. They had Season 3 and 4, I think, on there. They didn't have Season 1, so that's why Season 3. The next show that I watched was One Day at a Time, Season 1. I watched episodes 6 to 13, which also means I finished another show. And that was the show that I was watching on my own, and I really enjoyed it. I can't wait for Season 2. It has been put down for a second season, so I will be watching that when it comes out. And now I need to pick another show. So I'm kind of between Girl Boss and Dear White People at the moment. I might pick one of those, or we'll just see. I just want like a little show that I can watch that's possibly on Netflix. Quite a lot of these I own the movies for, Supernatural, Once Upon a Time, and a couple of others later on the list. But then a couple of them I watch on Netflix, like Full House or any kind of random ones, Brain Games, you know, one at a time. So yeah, the reason I don't own Full House is because they don't really sell it in the UK, or it's kind of harder to get hold of. Anyway, so One Day at a Time, really glad I watched it, and I will be watching the next season. The next show that I started watching was Full House Season 6, of course. Finished Season 5, so started Season 6. I've watched episodes 1 to 9, so, you know, a good chunk of the way into Season 6. I'm definitely enjoying Season 6 more than I ever have before, now that I've watched them all in chronological order. I think it kind of, I'm feeling a bit more connected to it, even though I've always loved Full House. I just like how I've watched everybody grow in the right order. Usually I watch episodes here and there, kind of like I do when I'm watching Friends. Like I just watch random episodes here and there all the time. Which brings me to the point, I never put Friends on these TV times, but I always watch Friends each month, but I just watch it really randomly, so. But yeah, so Full House Season 6. The next show that I was watching is Supernatural Season 4, so again, of course, finished Season 3. Finished Once Upon a Time Season 3, started watching Supernatural Season 4. It's awesome and I love it. Season 4 is definitely kind of taken a bit of a change. I watched episodes 1 to 9. I don't know if I already said that. It's maybe gotten a bit darker. It's really good though. It's fantastic. I love it. I'm completely invested in the show now and I just always cannot wait to watch it. So I'm pretty sure I'll be finishing up Season 4 in May. We can pretty much guarantee that. And then I watched one episode 5 of 11/22/63. Now this is a show that I started watching a few months ago. There's only 8 episodes in the show. I'm really enjoying it. It's a great show. But I find it really hard to watch too many shows at the same time. So I'm watching Supernatural and Once Upon a Time, you know, alternating between the two. I'm watching Full House as our half an hour easy show. I've got a show that I'm watching on my own. And then we were watching 11/22/63 as well. And then after this I have another show that I was also watching alongside other shows. So I kind of, when I was trying to figure out, right, what I really wanted to watch, I tried to narrow things down and put things on the side a little bit. So I'm trying to bring things back in. And I do want to finish up 11/22/63, I think it's brilliant. So I only watched one episode, but they are quite long episodes. I think they're an hour and a bit, whereas usually they're like 40 minutes, 45 minutes. But yeah, really love it. It's really, really great. If you haven't heard of it, definitely check it out. It's kind of underrated. I don't hear that many people talking about it. And then finally, a show that is not underrated, but is brilliant. And you guys will be like, what? Why? I watched it like in a really slow, weird way. So I finally finished Game of Thrones Season 1. I watched episode 8. I know, see, like, what? Yeah, so with Game of Thrones, I watch an episode like here and there, and I don't know why. Everybody else like really binge watches it, but again, the episodes are quite long, and I find that I just quite like how I do it. I don't know. I've definitely been watching Season 1 for quite a while. I think I watched 2 episodes at the beginning and then an episode here, an episode there. But yeah, I quite like that. I might just continue on that way, but I feel like as the time goes on, I'll find myself watching it quicker. When Season 1 ended, I watched the last episode, and I was like, ooh, I could have probably just watched the next episode pretty much straight away, but because I've always got a show that I'm really on the go with, I don't know, I think it is with these shows, like for example 11/22/63, it's only got 8 episodes. Game of Thrones only has 8 episodes, and obviously I know there's a lot of seasons of Game of Thrones, but I don't really like to just whiz through them, because for example Supernatural has, you know, 22 episodes, 20 episodes, well that one time it had 16, but you know, it's got a real big chunk of episodes, whereas other shows that have smaller, I tend to like just pace myself with, and I don't mind doing that with Game of Thrones. I actually find it quite a relaxing show, which I feel like is weird, but I find that it's just, I just feel that way when I watch it. I really, really enjoy it. There's loads of characters that I love. Arya Stark is probably my favourite character. Obviously I've only seen Season 1. But yeah, I'm going to continue on. I definitely reckon I will start Season 2 in May. I just know I have to. Because of the end of Season 1, I really wanted to start Season 2. So I will definitely be starting it in May. So I'm really looking forward to that. But also, while on the topic of Game of Thrones, I just wanted to say in this video that somebody actually sent me Game of Thrones Season 6. I have the box set of 1 to 5, and then somebody sent me season 6, but I didn't know who it was because there wasn't a little note with it, you know, with the Amazon. So I just want to say thank you so much for season 6, but I didn't know where to, you know, thank for it. So I will get to this at some point. I'll be plodding my way through, and plus this comes with an exclusive bonus disc. Obviously, I'm trying really hard to avoid looking at the back of this because I don't want to be any spoilers or anything like that. But I can't wait, and I'm going to put that with my little Game of Thrones TV show section. And yeah, I'll be continuing watching it. You'll see, like, probably, even if I just watch like 2 episodes or so a month, I think that'd be a better pace. I kind of dropped off. And with 11/22/63, I did the same because I hadn't watched it for ages. Again, I was just trying to, I don't know, make a smaller amount of stuff that I was watching. But that was it for my TV time for this month. So I actually finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shows this month. I mean, granted, one of them was only 1 episode, but still, 5 shows. So that's awesome. I hope you guys will join me next time in May when we do TV time. Thumbs up if you enjoy these TV time videos. I hope you enjoy seeing the shows that I've watched. Let me know down in the comments below if you have any TV show recommendations. I'm definitely more into TV this year than I have ever been any other year before. I love it. But yeah, until then, I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, or if you are a newbie, and I will see you then. Goodbye!